I'm now 100% convinced that Perrin's wife is a
Is
dark
a
friend.
dark friend.
But okay, let's. I'm gonna go ahead and do
We
this
can
right
dive
now.
into it.
Let me go pull up this. So I was looking at comments. By the way, thank you to everyone who has been commenting on the videos. We have such good activity on there, and there are so many. By the way, we're 8 subscribers away from 1,000. So
We might be having a 1,000 subscriber party
I will
tonight.
stay on here until we get 1,000. My God, I got all my food. I even got a Frosty, guys. I'm locked and loaded here.
Oh,
Okay?
let's go. I had to take a nap. As and I have just been since Thursday night. We have just been hammering stuff out. We did another episode of our Harry Potter thing. We did a Star Wars. We at one point did a Star Wars thing. It's kind of a blur. I edited like 5 videos. Ez has been editing videos, cranking stuff
Crazy.
out. It's crazy. I had to get a nap. I had to get a nap in. I woke up literally about 25 minutes ago, took a shower, and I was like, all right, here we go. Just gonna press
Let's go.
record and go.
Matt's like, right back at it. Okay. So some of the comments I have here, and just bear with me, guys. I am just going to eat. Where's the hangout? This is kind of what we do. It's just live. Like normally for
Right.
Bend the Knee and other things, we actually hang out. And Ez has got a couple drinks, might even leave, go get one, come back. It's just like
It's
all
possible.
out there.
Right.
It's
all possible.
If I'm staying for 1,000 subs, I'll stay here. Okay. So, okay, here's a couple theories. If you click on this most recent video, you guys can read them with me too. So we've got 8 comments on this. Just posted a couple hours ago. Is Perrin's wife a dark friend? Okay, spoilers. My theory was that they lost a baby. Nynaeve definitely seemed to know something was wrong when she nudged him to go to the forge, and that Layla was promised her baby back if she delivers Perrin to the Dark One. I like this because it can prepare us for some future character arcs by showing us that dark friends are not always completely horrible people. Sometimes they are just desperate or tricked. Now that's one of a, there's a number of comments on here that have variations of that I think are just awesome, that are really that valid, like could be good, right. They could be spot on. So, right. What did you think when you first saw that, when the attack happened?
I was a little bit confused at the beginning of the episode because it'd been a while since I'd read the first book, and I've only read into them once. So we're going back to when you started the podcast. I was trying to first remember, did he have a wife at the beginning? So I did a little bit of, pause the episode, get on my phone real quick. I didn't know what they were going to do with that, and I didn't have the time because the episode's moving so quick. But I didn't foresee that coming, that they were going to kill her off.
Right.
And I didn't even think about anything Dark Friend until, you guys started talking last night or the other night about, where is she with that weapon in her hand when he's turned?
Yeah.
And then I started thinking about it and looking back on it. So I think you guys are probably following along. It's an interesting conversation. We don't know yet. I think it might lead us to something down the road of, if she is a Dark Friend, does that offer some opportunity for him, like you guys said, with his next, I don't know what we're doing with spoilers here, but where he's going to go with his character down the road.
Oh, anything. Well, it's fair game, buddy. We're spoiler territory.
Well, so the funny thing is, we obviously have a group chat, and we were all chatting as we're watching the show, and we were all a little bit further. I think Ryan, you were a little bit further ahead of Ezra and I, because we were stopping. We were stopping
recaps.
We were doing a recap of it, and so you were saying some things, and then we got there. And then I was like, oh, okay, what was that? And so I think you actually had pointed out to me the idea of about Perrin's wife potentially being a dark friend. And rewatching it last night. So now, and I rewatched it again last night for the 3rd time, and the 3rd age of rewatches. And so at first she is fighting Trollocs that come in. She does fight against Trollocs that come in, but there is a moment where she's fighting him where she could almost just let a Trolloc kill Perrin. And so if her goal is to, end Perrin's life, I wonder if it's maybe she had to kill him or something was the plan, or maybe she's using a hammer so she could knock him out and then take Perrin. Right, have Perrin taken, not necessarily killed.
Okay,
yeah, that could be something. And then when it was really the way when I saw what you guys are saying about in the dream sequence, not only is the wolf eating her, but the eyes, the like zombie kind of eyes. That's when I was like, oh yeah, she's definitely Dark Friend.
Yeah.
Could there be some notoriety for her if she claims Perrin and takes him to wherever they're supposed to take them? You know, wherever they were dragging Nynaeve to, kind of like we see where in episode 3 when the maid goes after.
Right.
I'm not sure what her character's name was, but I can't remember now.
Right.
But,
yeah. The barkeep Dana, when she's talking about how I'm gonna be the one that
Mm-hmm.
she was a Dark Friend, you know, and going back and looking at hers when she's talking to Matt about how, or no, it's when she's talking to Rand, I think, when he's asking like how'd you end up here, and she's like choices, right? Those choices that left me here.
I'm gonna start using that, by the way.
Oh, I love it.
Choices. How'd you how did you end up in jail tonight, son? Choices.
Well,
choices. Dark choices.